Good morning, students. From today, we are going to begin the second chapter, and that is prose and fiction. And in this paper, you have some essays and a few stories and a novel. But we should begin with the essays. So you have around 8 essays of famous writers, famous essayists. And we would start with Bacon, Francis Bacon. You have 2 essays of Bacon, of studies and of revenge. But today we should begin with of studies. Now, before we start discussing the essay of studies, let's learn something about, let's know something about the writer, the essayist Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon was a contemporary of Shakespeare, that is the Elizabethan age. He was highly educated. He was the Lord Chancellor of England in the rule of James I. And but he was accused, he was blamed, accused means blamed, of taking bribes, and for that action he was fined and imprisoned. He was put in prison. He was later pardoned, but he spent the rest of life in literary pursuit, in literary writing and reading. His most popular works are his essays. The Bacon is known for his essays. And he writes about his essays. He has explained what the subject, what are the things you will find in his essays. And he writes, he defines his essays in these words, I quote, certain brief notes set down rather significantly than curiously, unquote. What does it mean that they are not, it says that certain brief notes, that they are not the full length essays. He has written, he has jotted down some ideas in a very brief way, and they are rather significantly than curiously. And he wrote these certain brief notes out of curiosity to tell the world what he knows about that subject. That's why his essays are quite brief. They are quite short. These essays are full of practical wisdom. That's the main thing. That in his essays you would found practical knowledge. It gives us much experience which one cannot find in books. The essays cover a wide range of topics, but the thoughts are expressed in a concise, in a very short form. His essays are just 1 or 2 pages. The name, his style is epigrammatic. It's very concise, very short. The name of his few books are The Advancement of Learning and The New Atlantis. These are some of his books written by Bacon. But so this is a brief introduction about the Francis Bacon. That he was a very learned man, highly educated, and he was the Lord Chancellor, but he was also accused of taking bribes, and he was put in prison. So all these things are related to his personal life. But now we should focus about his essay of studies. Of studies is one of the most popular essay of Bacon. This essay is so popular that it is taught as you are studying in the first year or in honors course also, and in MA, master's, post-graduation also, whenever Bacon essays are prescribed, you will find that office studies is a must, because that is so famous office essay. This essay gives us a practical knowledge of doing study. That's the main thing. What is a study? How should we study? What kind of subjects we should study? It also defines our temperament, our mood, what kind of temperament or humor we have. So we should choose the subject according to our temperament. So that's the thing. The study works like pruning, as the Bacon uses this image that as the tree needs pruning. Pruning means cutting and cleaning so that the trees can survive and they grow speedily. So similarly, our character, our growth, our physical growth happens by the food we are eating, but our character and behavior is developed by the studies. What kind of subjects we are studying, they build our character, our behavior, they improve, they polish our behavior. But Bacon also pointed out that not to become a bookworm, kitabi kida, that it is not a good idea that when he is focusing the value of doing a study, but that doesn't mean that you devote whole your time in studying. In that case, you become a bookworm. A bookworm, in other words, bookworm is a weak person. The Bacon doesn't like weak persons. You must have energy in your body. When you have energy in your body and the strength, then you will be able to do a better work. You would become a better person for the society. The society is not a place for weak persons. The bookworm means that you should not concentrate only one kind of knowledge, but you have versatile knowledge of each subject. Similarly, he also pointed out different kind of books and its writing in human affairs. So every subject has its value, has its significance in human life. At the same time, different persons use studies for different purposes. There are people, there are different type of people who uses studies in different ways. The essay, in this way, you can say that the essay provides us wisdom to choose subject according to our need. So it depends on us that which subject suits us and which subjects is you can say that enhances your personality according to your mood and behavior. So you should study that subject. So in this way we can say that the essay is quite unique because it points out many aspects of human life. Don't consider it only a essay. This is, I think, the essay is a preamble, is the beginning of that. How should we behave? How should we achieve our targets in the life? In the same way, in this way, you can say that the essay provides us that although that today we are bound by the opportunities the subject provides to us and we pursue that field, but Bacon points out that we should choose subject according to our taste, so that it could be more helpful in developing your personality. I think we would continue to discuss the text of the essay in my next lectures. So keep on watching the next video, the part 2. Thank you.